From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Nori Aoki heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
The left fielder, number 8. Nori Aoki.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ventura's ready. Here's the 0-2. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Into the box, Leonis Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's in danger now of putting two men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gerard Dyson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Lorenzo Cain digs in, ready for his first plate appearance.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gutierrez ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Eric Hosmer steps into the box.
Eric Hosmer.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come into something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat, 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone. In now, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Kendrys Morales.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Adam Lind makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Adam Lind.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ventura into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. Escobar fields it cleanly, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Catcher
Steve Clevenger is ready for his first AB here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the seats, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Drilled to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Ketel Marte into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Marte.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dyson's there. And that ends the inning. Alex Gordon will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He's got it one away. Salvador Perez will get his first cuts here.
Salvador Perez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Gutierrez, and he makes the catch for the second out. Steve Lombardozzi gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Clevenger waits on it, and that's the third out. Nori Aoki is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Leonis Martin. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Robinson Cano will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Ventura sets. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Escobar out. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. A runner on first with two away. To 2-2 now. To short. There is Escobar on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mike Moustakas digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. So one gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Yeah, and then in game 1 of the World Series, he hit the inside the park home run off Matt Harvey, the first inside the park homer in the World Series since 1929.
That was pretty cool. But all in all, Escobar finished the 2015 postseason with a .329 average, 9 RBIs. He was definitely a huge factor in the Royals' run to the championship.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Aoki over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kyle Seager is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right, Matty. He had career highs in both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. Franklin Gutierrez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Adam Lind digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Oh, this is hit hard toward second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Steve Clevenger stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Lorenzo Cain is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Lifted in the air out to right. Under it is the sure-handed Gutierrez for the first out. Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hernandez is ready. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. Digging in, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Martin moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Alex Gordon is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ketel Marte heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Now at the plate, Nori Aoki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Aoki is retired. 2 down now. Leonis Martin stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Robinson Cano will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. On his way to pitch number 75. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back, still ranging back. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, around third, and being waved on home. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park 2-run home run. Nelson Cruz stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Salvador Perez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Hernandez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015. But he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player. And you know, he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Lombardozzi. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano, the tag, and he is out. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double. Kyle Seager makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Third baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Adam Lind is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Escobar is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Gerard Dyson will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. High pop up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Lorenzo Cain will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning play. Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
2-0.
Hit back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Steve Clevenger is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Catcher, Steve Clevenger.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 4, shortstop,
Ketel Marte comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. In the air out to left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the seventh. Two gone. Nori Aoki will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Dyson makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the...
Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hernandez looks in. Here it is on 2-2. And oh, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Alex Gordon will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Salvador Perez ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Lifted in the air out to left. Aoki is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Leonis Martin, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Tim Collins will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Robinson Cano comes forward again, and he got his workout in for the day last time around after legging out an inside the park home run. Chopper right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Nelson Cruz will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Steve Lombardozzi will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Mike Moustakas will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
A little bit over anxious there as he swings at a 3-0 pitch in the dirt, and it's 3-1 now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Alcides Escobar ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And that's in there, base hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Gerard Dyson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Hernandez comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. On a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. So striding in, Lorenzo Cain as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Joaquin Benoit will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the
number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin has it in his tracks, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
First baseman
Eric Hosmer steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a
number.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Kyle Seager, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit hard towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Adam Lind takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Lombardozzi is right there. On to first here as Lind is set down now 2 away. So digging in now, Steve Clevenger. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Wade Miley will come on now, trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Kendrys Morales. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Alex Gordon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Seager is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Salvador Perez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Miley into the windup. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Mariners have taken home field advantage right from the start.